Hello guys, so right now we are actually in the northern region of Ghana. So it's the locust bean they used to do dawa dawa, an African ingredient that makes our soup so amazing. This is the shea nut. You can see this is the shea nut, and this is how freshly it is. If you are buying a land that you think there's a stream, you can use to do rice farming. You need to be very careful because it might be that the place may dry out like how this place is. And we are here to actually see how the farming activities are actually ongoing. Yes, welcome to the northern region of Ghana. So I'm going to break it so that you get to see how the locust bean is. You understand? This is how it is. The locust bean is yellowish. You can see that. You can see how yellowish it is. This is a consumable. You can actually eat it. Bismillah. So right now we are in the month of May, the beginning of May, and there's a little bit of rainfall around this location. You understand? So it's not that much. But we in Ghana here, we use this to prepare tea. Some of us from the northern region, we call this tigbe. We call this tigbe. This one is dried because they dried it. But it's usually like that. It's not wet. It's not wet at all. So when you eat it, I'm trying to eat it so that I can get the bean for you. So this is how the locust bean looks like. You can see how it looks like. It's supposed to be brown. At the time, whenever you hear or you see us harvest cassava in the northern region of Ghana, we barely farm it as a farm. We farm it at the boundary or the edges of a farm to serve as a boundary of the land. So we like this farm like this, you can see that the person has farmed yam inside. And after farming yam inside, the person just used the cassava to serve as a boundary. You can see these are cassava plants right there at the boundaries of the farm. And here too, the cassava as a boundary. We use this to prepare tea. Some of us from the northern region, we call this tigbe. We call this tigbe. So when you harvest it at it, then you actually go cook it on hot water. In the water that you get, you put a little bit of sugar inside, and it's so beautiful for you to continue consuming. So this is yeyeji. Those of you who knows how porridge is prepared, when you prepare porridge and you are done, this is the chaff, and this chaff can be used after preparing porridge using millet. This is the chaff you are seeing at the back there, and that chaff we don't throw it away. We actually use it to prepare another food, which is a great meal, TZ tuwon zafi. So for those of you who have been here for a long time, let this inspire you to understand that farming is still ongoing. Farming is still ongoing. There's nothing that is waste here. In Africa, there's nothing that is waste. This is palm nuts. This is from palm nuts. This is palm nuts. So after they prepare the soup, this is the chaff. So they use this chaff to use it as to set fire. So nothing is waste in the village. You understand? And what you are seeing right behind me is that's a yam farm. So this is African farms and culture. So what happened is that most of the farms that you are seeing right there, they just finished planting their yam sets and they are doing covering. They've covered the yams. You understand? Some of the yams have started having flowers germinated on them. You understand? So it's actually beautiful to be here. You're welcome to the northern region of Ghana. I see that this is maize farm. This is maize farm, and some people may call this corn. You understand? And what happened is that there is no enough rain, so you can see that it is beginning to dry off. You can see that, right? So it's so serious, yeah. But you know, maize is one of the weakest plants that cannot survive without rainfall. Unlike yam, cassava, and co, maize is different. It's so weak. Let's see how it is suffering. See how it is suffering. The leaves are beginning to dry off. And I'm about to show you something shocking. Now you can see this. This is the shea nut. You can see this is the shea nut, and this is how freshly it is. Then it is eaten by birds, and when the birds chop it, eat it from the trees and under the trees, you get it like as it is. But you can see the shea nut trees over there. You can see it over there. That's a shea tree over there. So I'm about to eat this fresh one right there. So I want to actually eat this fresh one. This are fresh ones. It's green. So actually, my brother, he just gathered them. So I want to, we have a piece of land here, and that's what we're talking about in the northern region of Ghana. As for here, land is so affordable. It's unlike the greater Accra region of Ghana. So so when you get it fresh like this, you will have to actually wash it first, because it's right from the farm. So you have to wash it to ensure that it gets clean before you eat it, so you protect yourself from germs. Man, cause my hands are dirty. I want to talk of washing something else with dirty hands. Now there, I can wash it. So you're going to eat this, but you don't eat the seed. Bismillah. This one doesn't taste good at all. This one is soft. This one tastes good. Oh, we didn't used to wash this. We used to eat it like that. How do you call this? We're struggling to get the name for this. This is locust. Understand? This is locust. So you're gonna break it into pieces, and then you get what we call locust bean. You understand? Look at someone riding a motorbike. You see where it's actually descending, That place used to be like a stream. So there used to be water going from that side to the other side. You understand? So, but look at how dry the place is. It used to be a stream. You can see how dry the place is. It's serious, You can actually see the rocks, right? So this is where we came from, where I was standing. And you can see where the stream is. There used to be water from this side all up to this side. I climbing the thing. Hey, this is serious, So this is how the stream used to be, It used to come from this side. This is where the stream used to come from. So you can think, and it goes to this side. You understand? This is where we came from, and we are heading to the village right over there. So that's one thing you need to be careful with. If you are buying a land that you think there's a stream, you can use to do rice farming. You need to be very careful, because it might be that the place may dry out like how this place is. So if you don't take your time, you might think you will get water throughout the year, or there will be water flowing throughout the year, and then you'll be deceived before you realize, boom, the water is gone. Though we are in the northern region of Ghana, there are a lot of farming activities that are underutilized here. Let me give you one example. You see this? This is a thick tree, right? I don't know whether I'm correct or right. Just take a look at the leaves. You can see the leaves. This looks like a thick tree, but you have a lot of it right here. You understand? That's the entire tree. Now you can see we barely use this for anything. You understand? We don't use this for anything. We don't use it for nothing. The only time we need it is we'll break or we cut the branches to use it for our yam farms. And you can see that we are actually underutilizing this. That's so sad. Like I was telling you, you can see this. This is from the tree. You understand? They break the tree and make this.
Subscribe to BTG Talking Business.